spraying video looks like it's going to turn into a let's see what we can fix or tear up video. It's a long time no see, guys. We are finally getting able to do some stuff around the farm. Today we are spraying liquid nitrogen on, we got some hay ground, and then we got some winter wheat we're going to try to get it on as well. Here in North Carolina we have been abnormally wet this year, and we hadn't had a lot of stuff to do. We tried last week, and we had a lot of problems between hoses busting and our pump split in two. Never had that happen before, but I guess it's the first time for everything. But today, we finally got the new pump on, and we've actually gotten our first lap done in this field. This field right here is just mostly fescue and really whatever it's on our to work list, and reseed, replant. We just haven't got to it. But it's the driest out of everything right now, so we are trying to get some of this nitrogen out on in. It's supposed to rain again Wednesday. Today is actually Sunday. I don't really like working on Sundays, but I do work a day job, and I only have 48 hours on the weekend to get what I need done. So hopefully no breakdowns. Usually every time I do work on Sunday, we have something major go wrong. Last week was the pump. Hopefully this week will go smooth for us. But we're running a Top Air 500 gallon 60-foot sprayer, and it's got an Ace hydraulic pump on it, so I can use it. I can change my RPM speed without having to really affect my hydraulic flow as much. We're on our second pass going through here now. It did have a foam marker on it, but it broke. The foam marker system, I thought it's a really old style. We can't find parts for it, so we're doing it the old-fashioned way. Just find a tree at the end of the field and try to keep your eye on it when you're going down the field. That method was really kind of worked for me for the most part, but of course the fields on the road are the ones I always mess up on. Anyway, we'll take you along as we hopefully get this done. We'll do this field and try to do 2 more others today if the ground will allow it. This right here, I'll try to get a video if y'all can't see it. Tractor tires are digging in pretty good. Hopefully these other fields will not be near as bad. You gotta do what you gotta do, because there's no signs of a dry forecast anytime soon. Anyway, we'll see what goes on there. But as far as stuff that's been going on around on the farm this winter, we really hadn't had a lot of time to do much. It's just been really wet, really awful conditions to do anything this year. We have been working on the land that's in a previous video. We bought a rock picker to work on that, and I've got in another short video of it working, but we're going to try whenever we get more time to get an actual review of that rock picker and what I think of it. So far it's really kind of worked good for us, so we'll see, with the exception of we did break it as well. Just add it to the list of broke stuff, but I'm sure Big's picking up all those rocks by hand, and that'll be some more land we're hopefully to get into grass and crop production here soon. Anyway, we'll take you along and y'all can come with us as we spray today. So we are using a stringer nozzle on this sprayer, but it really helps put up nitrogen. This is one of our largest fields. It's just about 12 acres here. So good thing is with this sprayer, it will make very quick work of it as we go through here. But we're running at 30 psi, right around 5 miles an hour. So that should be putting out anywhere from 13 to 14 gallons per acre. Just a little bit less, it's not going to hurt, but with as much rain as we've had, this ground should be able to support that much gallons per acre and really help give it a boost for this spring. I hope nothing would happen. Something did happen. We're going to try to finish this field, but I was noticing my PSI on my sprayer kept getting lower and lower and lower. So I thought maybe the flow control on the back of the tractor was jiggling itself loose. Anyway, whenever I got out of the tractor, I noticed we got a pretty serious hydraulic oil leak on this tractor now. I guess that's what I get for working on Sunday. But anyway, I got barely enough pressure. I got to go down and back on this field, and I'm done. Would like to get all this nitrogen out of the paint, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that far. I'm really hoping, if I can remember correctly, there's a metal plate under my feet. Unfortunately, wherever it's leaking is directly under the cab. And I'm really hoping whatever it is, that plate will allow me access to it. And I hope it's just something as simple as an O-ring, or really I hope an O-ring. But anything else down there seems pretty complicated. But if there isn't a plate under my feet like I think there is, like we're going to be taking the cab off. So today's spraying video looks like it's going to turn into a let's see what we can fix or tear up video. This is my last pass. I mean, I was supposed to be running around 35 psi, 30, 35, and it has dropped all the way down to 20. Still putting it out, but just not at the rate I think I'd like it to be. It'll be something when we get this fixed, we may come back out here if we have any left over after we spray our wheat. Then I'm gonna, I guess I'll try and come back again. At least it is grass, so it's not like it's the end of the world. But it's always something, so we're going to finish this up and take you back to the shed and we'll see what we can find. So I was semi-correct. There is a plate that's under here. So hopefully this will give us access to whatever's leaking. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 bolts right here that we got to take out, and it should open up right to where we need to be in theory. way my luck is, it's probably gonna be something more difficult than that. But we'll try to set you up somewhere where you can get a good view of what we're doing in case you have a Ford 7710 or any kind of 10 series tractor with a cab. What I have learned is that they're all mostly the same in design as far as where stuff's located. So anyway, we'll try to get you set up and we'll go from there. So just for reference of where that leak's at, so whenever I saw I was losing pressure, there's just oil just dripping. I mean, a steady stream coming down the side. So that leak is up on top of that transmission housing. So in theory, that should let us in. Once we get this off, we'll record again. There's some bad words being said trying to get this off. This is not easy. So we'll get back to you when we get this off. All right, so just like we thought, if you'll get in here, there's where the leak is happening. As you can tell, it looks like something's been leaking there. So we sprayed it down with degreaser, and we're just gonna try to get some of this gunk out of here so we can see what we're working with. So anyway, we'll bring you back when we find something, because this is going to be pretty boring because we don't know what we're actually looking for. All right, so we found the leak. So thank goodness it's something convenient. So it's leaking out of, you can kind of see where it was running right there. We did run the tractor just a minute to figure it out, but it's leaking out of that fitting right there. So I suspect we'll take this off, and when we back this out, there'll actually be an O-ring. Whoops. O-ring that is in behind that that's busted. Hopefully. That's what we're going for right there. So anyway, we're going to take that off and go from there. So as you can see, that O-ring in there is, well, let me find the bad spot. Right in there. You just trust me, it looks worse than it is, but we're going to pop that off and put a new one on and snug this back up and see if we can get it fixed. Got the new O-ring on, so we're going to go ahead and put it back in there and see what it'll do. So an hour later, we've got it back up and running again. Everything's back together, so we're getting ready to go to the field and try it again. Back in, we went ahead and filled back up. Didn't get near as much accomplished today as we wanted to, but I don't know, at least got the tractor fixed, and it's been a little too wet to do anything else. So anyway, we'll call it a day.